Hi everyone, my name is Siti Nur Azizah binti Huri. I will play a role as Tan Sri Zeti Ahtar Aziz.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Halimatu Saadia binti Abu Bakar. I play a role as Tengku Haja Aziza Aminah Maimunah Iskandaria binti Almarhum Al-Mutakawillah Sultan Iskandar Al-Hajj.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nabila binti Abdul Majid. I will play a role as Datuk Sri Sharizat Abdul Jalil.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Tun Faraim binti M. Jufri. I will play a role as Datuk Dr. Nur Aini binti Ahmad.
Okay, let us start. So, as you know, all four of us is trapped in this hot air balloon. But unfortunately, this balloon gonna crash. So only one person will be alive. Another 3 of us will be thrown out from this hot air balloon. So I'm gonna say that I am the one will be alive because I am Tan Sri Zeti Ahtar Aziz. I'm pretty confident that all 3 of you already know me because I am the governor before. I held the position of governor of Bank Negara Malaysia for 16 years. It's actually a very long time. The longest is 18 years old, held by Tun Ismail. I'm the second longest, 16 years old. So I can say that I am very credible and very good until I am holding that position up to 16 years old and up to 16 years. I'm start serving as governor at the age of 42 years old. Actually, it is the youngest compared to others. And I can say that I am the first woman ever in that position. As for you know, the current governor is also a woman, Datuk Nur Shamsiah, but I'm the first ever as the woman. My credibility in drive, the economic development in this country is extremely great, and actually it is proven when I was accorded as many as 11 times as A grade among head of central bank. The position is compared to another governor in Asia. So I'm awarded for 11 years. So actually I'm great. And after I'm serving my role as governor, right now I am the chairman of Permodalan Nasional Berhad, PNB. I lead PNB to invest and generate profit, and then the profit will be used to actually mostly for Bumi Putra. Just recently, a few years back, where Datuk Sri Najib make another principle for PNB where Chinese and Indian also can invest in PNB, but actually the main mission for PNB is for Bumi Putra. So I can say that my mission is to help Malaysian to generate their income. So also again, I am the only woman in this position. And as you know, maybe you don't know, actually, I'm holding the position of head of economic department in our Central Bank Malaysia, BNM, at the age of 36 years old. Actually, it's very young. You remember the inflation in 1997? I believe all of you facing that time. At that period, our country economy is very worse. So the Prime Minister at that time, Tun Mahathir, he invite me and another economist to make a group. So all of us brainstorming on how we should save our country. And luckily, our method is successful. We managed to recover our economic less than 1 year. And Malaysia is the fastest country that recover from that crisis. And I can say that I'm proud because I'm one of the team and I am the only woman in that team. So actually I'm great. So I should be alive in this hot balloon compared to all of you. So how about you, Tuanku Aziza? What you contribute to this to our country?
Hello, I'm Tengku Hajah Aziza Aminah Maimunah Iskandaria binti Almarhum Al-Mutakabillah Sultan Iskandar Al-Hajj. I born 5 August 1690 in and I Raja Permaisuri Agong and the Tengku of the Sultan Iskandar, and my mother's Encik Besar Haja Kasum. My brother is current of Sultan Johor. My school primary education in Sekolah Perempuan Rendah Sultan Ibrahim, Johor Bahru, and secondary education in Sekolah Tun Fatimah, Johor Bahru. My further education at National University of Singapore in Political Science and Sociology. I married to Tengku Abdullah, Sultan of Pahang ke-6, and have 4 sons and 2 daughters. And 30 July 2016 have yet another history because Sultan Abdullah and the Raja Permaisuri Agong Tengku Aziz and I Raja Permaisuri Agong, and my children of Sultan who have been elected as a young Di-Pertuan Agong. I love to cook and produce my own recipe books. I tangan Tengku Puan Pahang and masakan traditional Pahang. I not clumsy in cooking for flood victim in Pahang. In my patronages for I am a patroness for Chancellor of the University College of Yayasan Pahang, Patron of the Girl Guides Association of Malaysia, President of the Girl Guiders Association of Pahang, Patron of the Tengku Aziza Fertilities Foundation, TAFF. I establish and manage a foundation, TAFF, for financial assistance and assist managed couple who are less able and in less of rest, regional and state in seeking and obtaining medical treatment and will as provide counseling and support service related. Then next, I think Datuk, you can continue.
Yes, I can. Okay, my name is Datuk Sri Sharizat Abdul Jalil. I believe all of you know me. I'm very hot woman. I was born on 15 August 1953 in Penang. I hold the position of Women Development Minister, Family and Community and UMNO Women's with Chief. I am a strong person in dealing with issues related to women and family institutions. Many sacrifices I have made in terms of time and energy to ensure that female politicians are not looked down upon belittled. To build that strength, the most important ingredient is to equip yourself with knowledge in addition to mental and physical strength. I received my early education at Northam Road Primary School, Penang, in the 60 years, explaining as Minister responsible for women's development. I was an active student in academic and also curriculum activities. I attended Northam Road Girls' School and Madrasah Tarbiyah Islamiyah during my primary school. And Persia Secondary prestigious college. Then I could. Sorry. Then I continued school education in the prestigious College Tengku Kursia in Seremban Negeri Sembilan. I attend University Malaya in law school, graduated with distinction in 1976. Then served a magistrate for 3 years. I was later appointed as the assistant treasurer solicitor. I left the public service sector in 1980 to become a partner in a law firm. I was with Su Tin Mi and Sharizat for 16 years before I started my own legal firm. Tuan Sharizat and Tan Only One, July 1983. I was selected as the UMNO Women's With Chief in the 2000 election after successfully defeating Dato' Ainun Karya Muhammad Abbas. I also managed to defend the parliamentary seat in the 1999 general election after defeating Parti Keadilan candidate Zainul Zakaria by majority of about around 1,400 votes. I held the position of Parliamentary Secretary of the Ministry of Youth and Sport from 1995 to 1999, and I was later appointed Deputy Minister in the Prime Minister Department before becoming the Ministry of Women's Affairs, who was renamed the Ministry of Women and Family Development. And on March 2004, I was also appointed Minister of Women, Family and Community Development. That's all. How about you, Dr. Noraini?
Okay, thank you, Dr. Sharizat. Okay, my name is Datuk Noraini binti Ahmad. Sorry. Okay. I've been appointed Minister of Higher Education in the new cabinet lined up announced by Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin. I, the Member of Parliament for Parit Sulong, have resigned as Chairman of the Public Accounts Committee PAC effective today. Okay. I was the first woman to be appointed as the PAC chairman to inspect and monitor the affair and financial administration of the country. My election on April 11 last year until now is to replace Beluran Member of Parliament Datuk Seri Dr. Ronald Kandi. My involvement for about 35 years in the national political arena made me a strong woman and brave to express my views and thoughts. So, it is not surprising when I often fight for issues related to women have been given the mandated to lead the Wanita UMNO movement since 24 June 2018. Apart for the women issue, the Parit Sulong members of parliament also on presence of matter
Already say.
on matter related to entrepreneurship and especially rural development. My career in politics began in 1985 as a member of Women UMNO and was appointed Assistant Secretary of the newly formed Puteri UMNO movement in 2001. I also won unopposed as the Puteri UMNO Vice Chief in 2002. I also won unopposed for the post of Puteri of 2003, the age limit of the Puteri UMNO movement. The Parit Sulong negative in the incumbent of the Parit Sulong parliamentary seat for the 3 consecutive terms during the 12th general election GE in March 2008, GE 30 in May 2030 and GE in May 2018. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Okay. Are you finished, Dr. Noraini?
Yes.
Actually, I'm sorry, Dr. Noraini, for my interruption before. When you are not finished talking, I'm interrupt because I'm thinking that you are finished talking. Okay. All right. Actually, so everyone already state their point of interest and contribution, but please don't hide your true color. I know some of the dark side of some of you. Datuk Sharizat, rumors saying that you are using your name and your status so that your husband and your children will win a contract bidding, and each million contract bidding. It's a huge money. It's our country money, and it is a shameful situation if you expect yourself as a professional politician. This situation should not be happen in our country if you try to be honest, try to be a good politician. And Dr. Noraini, my opinion on you is you have no clear vision as a Minister of Higher Education. I understand that during this pandemic COVID-19, all nation being bored, stay at home, the student cannot go to school, kids need to stay at home, and everyone are getting stressed. So you try to organize a TikTok competition, and I do understand you that actually you're trying to be young, you're trying to make our student to be creative, but don't you realize that your decision by organizing TikTok competition is like a childish? You are making an intellectual decision by organizing that competition. And for you, Tuanku Aziz, I am sorry to saying this, but I need to say this in order to keep myself alive. But Tuanku Aziza, throwing you out from this hot air balloon, actually it will bring no effect toward our country growth. You have no effort, you have no contribution to our economy. You are not helping our country actually. So if you stay alive and I'm die, our country will be in great loss because lose me as their economy expert. Don't you agree with me?
Thank you. Thank you, Tan Sri Zeti Azizan. And I want to ask you. I think I have. Why have you have retired and return to work even the position your work is position is very heavy and very, and why you not take fornity for rest, for your age pun have a lot of age, your age is very you know kan, Dr. Sharizat, if the reason is a child and your husband have a issue, why you to remain silent and do not want to leave why you want to leave the politician worlds, and Dr. Dan Nuraini, what is your contributions to begin a ministry of higher education? Why I know is no see the contributions.
Okay, Tengku Aziza.
Yes.
Can I know what contribution for the country, for your country? While Dr. Nuraini, about PTPTN suspensions for students during pandemic COVID-19, nothing can affect the government and affect the money, affect the national economy. And the last for you, Tan Sri Zeti.
Yeah.
What about the regarding case of Datuk Seri Najib about 1.2 billion money in his account? Does Tan Sri Zeti has anything to do with his case? Why did Tan Sri Zeti not take action?
Okay,
I understand.
thank you, Datuk Sharizat. Can you explain about the National Fitlet Center NFC controversy? Does your family get a soft loan of 250 million in Gemas Negeri Sembilan? And you, Tan Sri Zeti, regarding the 1MDB issue, what is Tan Sri Zeti just keeping quiet and not taking action? Is the issue not important? And Tuanku Aziza, must single mothers and the underprivileged in our country and do not have a permanent job and some do not work. What is your master's action against this group? Do you expect the government to take action? Okay, that's all. Can you explain?
What been saying by Datuk Sharizat and Dr. Noraini about the money, I believe that is the case of 1MDB. Actually, Actually, I have not involved. I have not involved in that case. It's been saying that the money in the Prime Minister account, I should know the transaction, and I should report the transaction because it is a suspicious transaction. But the Prime Minister saying that I should be blamed because I'm not reporting the transaction, the billion transaction. But actually, I don't know about the transaction. I don't know about his money actually. So I don't even know at all about the transaction. So I'm good. And yes, the issue is important. That is the reason why I'm saying it to public again and again that I'm not at the wrong position, and actually I'm willing to testify in court about this matter. And regarding the issue that Tuanku Aziza saying about my retirement, actually it is not a retirement process. Actually, I'm just finishing my contract as governor after my 16 years of service. Only then I can become the chairman of PNB. Yes, the both of the title, both as the governor and the chairman of PNB, it is not an easy job. But I will still continue my service to our country because the country still need my service. My experience in economy is undeniable, and I will serve our country until my last breath. So I can say that among for all of us, I'm making the most the most contribution to our country. So it is a great loss to our country if I'm the one who will die in this situation. And more, my presence in our country will be a guarantee for our economic growth. Actually, my life is formulation. When I'm alive, the people would be very happy and the nation can make money for living. So I should alive.
Hello. Hello.
Aziza?
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Tuanku Aziza.
Yeah. Okay. One keywords I want to tell you all. Permaisuri Agong. My contribution to the country is more to welfare and humanity, you know, and Permaisuri Agong has no contribution to the growth of the country because the duty of one, like many suppose or head or state, the Permaisuri Agong has no spiritual role in the contributions of Malaysia. Article 34 of the Malaysia Constitution provides the Raja Permaisuri Agong from the holding any appointment, carry and any remuneration and activity illegally in a commercial enterprise. The Raja Permaisuri is, however, legally entitled to any annual payment which it include in the civil list of the Yang di-Pertuan Agong. I have I think I am not a government servant in the country. Why the single mother not go to ministry or department involved did not to take action. I think ministry or department welfare to help the single mother, I think. Datuk Sharizad.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I know all of you want drop me in the balloon, but wait, I want to answer all of the question. Okay, about Tunku Zeti question, using status that my husband and children win contract bidding. Okay, for the issue of my husband and children who has won the contract, offer has nothing to do with my name and status. That's a business between husband and my children. For your information, I'm also in another ministry, so it may not have any relationship with me. Okay, for a question from Tengku Aziza. I know silent and not leave the politician work. I'm not silent with the issue. The politician work is my career. As I said, was my husband and son and my children business. It has nothing to do with my status and position. As I said, I have nothing to do with the issue. This matter has nothing to do with status or my position. Okay, and last for question Dr. Naraini. Actually, same. The question is about Tunku Zeti. Is cow.
Cow? What do you mean?
Means the issue is cow. Blah blah. Okay, I answer first.
I understand, it's cow, right?
Okay, regarding getting a soft loan about the RM 250 million and 5 of the land in Gemas, Negeri Sembilan, is incorrect. It also follows the way and stage. Has nothing to do with my position and status.
Okay.
It's just my family business. Okay, NFC also is not given free land of 5,000 acres. On the other hand, 1,050 acres of land in Negeri Sembilan is leased from the Menteri Besar of Negeri Sembilan. If successful, Malaysia will become the East Netherlands. As I said, I'm the Minister of Women, Family and Community Development. NAC is a settle breeding project whose tender was won my family. That's between my husband and my son only, not me. I have nothing to do with the NFC case. I should I alive in a balloon. That's all.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Sharizad, for your explain and all. Okay. I can answer the question for Dan Tan Sri Tan Sri
Zeti.
Zeti.
Is it me, Zeti?
Yeah, Zeti.
Harizat?
Okay.
Your name. I forgot your name.
Dato. Not Tan Sri.
Oh no. Okay. Okay. For information, Tan Sri Zeti. My vision is quality education, education people, prosperity nation, and my mission is expressing a quality education system to develop individual potential to meet national aspiration. And for your information, Tan Sri Zeti, I also noticed recently that many of our famous preachers, celebrity, ustad, and motivation have started to be in TikTok to carry out campaign work to spread good thing. And the TikTok actually has a tremendous potential for the work of education as well as for the spread of good campaign. And as you know, Tan Sri Zeti,
All right.
the student of the National Handicraft Institute (IKN) use the application to disseminate information related to the cultural arts until it get public attention. And okay, for your information, okay, I can answer the question for Tunku Aziza. Oops, I'm so sorry. Okay. Your question is okay. My contribution is when COVID-19, I also contributed daily necessitation to students and handed over a check contribution of RM300 from the CEO of EMGS to UKM to be distributed to students who were on campus during the MCO period. And also Dr. Sharizad, for your question about is okay, wait okay, my effort. Okay, in effort to ease the burn, National Higher Education Fund about Corporation PTPTN borrows following the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, the government has taken step to allow a 6 month deferment of repayment. Here are some questions and answer from PTPTN regarding the issues. Okay, don't need existing salary deduction are also different in accordance with a deferral of repayment given to all borrowers. However, for borrowers who want to continue, the application must be made through the official portal of PTPTN. Okay, from March to 23 to August 50 to 2020. That's all. Thank you.
So, thank you everyone. Thank you to my team and all the audience who listened to our debate on who should be alive and who should be thrown out from this hot air balloon. I believe this is a great debate where you as the audience who listen to this debate can make decision who should be alive. So choose wisely, think wisely on who should be alive. Thank you everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.